Filled cookies are bad for your health. You have probably heard several people talk about this, and unfortunately, it's not a lie. Filled cookies are addictive like drugs and contain several ingredients that are harmful to your health. In this video we will explain the worst of them and their harmful effects. Are filled cookies bad for your health? Fat. Filled cookies have a lot of saturated fat, a fat of animal origin that can cause an increase in bad LDL cholesterol. This increase leads to the accumulation of cholesterol in the blood vessels, increasing the risk of heart problems, heart attack, and stroke. It also causes the accumulation of fat in the belly. To make matters worse, some of the filled cookies in Brazil still contain trans fat. It's not a lie. ANVISA allows brands to list 0G0 of trans fat/vegetable fat/hydrogenated vegetable fat if the cookies have 0.1 g of trans fat or less per serving. If you eat 2 or more cookies, you will already be eating a dangerous amount, as this fat has no safe consumption limit. Trans fat is of vegetable origin and manages to be worse than saturated fat because, in addition to increasing bad cholesterol levels, it also decreases good cholesterol and increases the risks of developing diabetes. Sugar, carbohydrates. Filled cookies are loaded with sugar, which appears as carbohydrates on the packaging. Some brands have 14 g of sugar in 3 cookies, others 21 g in 1 cookie. In 100 grams of cookies, you can have 41 g of sugar. To give you an idea, the recommended amount of sugar per day for an adult is 25 g per day, equivalent to 6 teaspoons. For children, the recommendation is not to exceed 3 teaspoons per day, 12 g of sugar. This excess sugar leads to weight gain and related diseases such as obesity, diabetes, etc. It's poison. Calories. 1 package of cookies can have almost 1,000 calories, half the recommended daily calories in a 2,000 calorie diet. For comparison, think of a French roll that has 130 calories. How can a package of cookies have 1,000 calories? Dangerous additives and colorings. In addition, filled cookies have additives that are associated with hyperactivity and attention deficit. Some of them also contain caramel 4 coloring, which is a substance classified as possibly carcinogenic by the World Health Organization. Can I never eat them? If the person or child is healthy, nutritionists recommend 3 to 4 cookies twice a week, never more than that. But if the person has any health problems, unfortunately, it is not recommended to eat these types of cookies.